bank holiday weekend, Easter, and I am going to be making pancakes. I actually have a pancake pan, but Holly actually ruined this at Mum's house before I moved out. So this is a situation, but I'm still going to use it. And this. So got strawberries to go on top, maple syrup. Dark maple syrup, I didn't realise that, but anyway, that's probably nice. And then crispy bacon as well. So gonna have 3 small pancakes with the the bacon and the maple syrup, and then 3 with strawberries and maybe like a bit of honey, I guess, or maybe Greek yogurt. Actually, that'd probably be nicer. But it's a relatively healthy recipe from TikTok, so if it's good, I will share the recipe in the comments below. But I need bananas and a few other things, so let me just get everything out. Okay, so in this mix there is banana, egg, Greek yogurt, vanilla extract, cinnamon, and I think, oh yeah, and 2 tablespoons of flour. You meant to just have plain flour, but I've got self-frozen, so it is what it is. At the moment it's looking like this. You need to have a buttered pan, but I mean, it's looking good. Oh no, that looks a little bit burny. Oh no, it's fine. It's actually fine, look. Okay. Oh my God, I'm going to actually attempt to flip this. This is my first time. I didn't even do this on pancake day, guys. I literally went out of pancakes. But it's so good! Well, I think it does. And the bacon on the way. Oh yeah, this is looking good. So this is what it's looking like. How cute is that? Got maple syrup on it. Thinking might add some blueberries as well, actually. But I was going to do Greek yogurt. But like on a separate stack. So like Greek yogurt, blueberries, raspberries and Greek yogurt, and then the other stack to be maple syrup and bacon. But I think I'm just going to add it all together because it does go pretty nice. So I'm just going to leave it like this, but maybe add some blueberries.
We've just had a delivery at the door from Hotel Chocolate. Well, it's actually from Lewis's employer, the company he works for. They've sent... Where's the actual egg?
You can't eat any of this.
It's a vegan chocolate egg. Oh, shut up. It's a vegan chocolate egg. My chocolate egg... Why is the camera dirty? My chocolate egg from work is on my desk in the office. Ooh, so it opens like that. Oh, and there's like lots of chocolates in there. Should we pick one?
There's loads of peanut butter in.
Oh, there actually is. That I could have that one.
It's been touching a peanut butter one though.
I think I'll survive. But yeah, it looks like that. I guess they have to do vegan because it's just easy, isn't it? People's dietary requirements, if they're dairy free or whatever. How cute! I was hoping it was my H&M parcel, but never mind. Are we not going to eat any? Oh, okay then, never mind. What is that? That looks really weird. Well, I just touched it. That's huge. Hold that up in the camera. We're just eating them. I've just had a lint ball because out of my bunny jar. Am I allowed a bun? Because it's been touching the peanut butter bar. Are they not peanut butters? Peanuts.
No, they're fine.
You know where the EpiPen is. This is called a... Oh, because it's 70% dark.
It's like paraffin, I thought it was peanuts.
I don't know that at all. The egg is nut milk. The nut milk is made from, I think, tree nuts, not peanuts. They've specified tree nuts, not peanuts, I think. So I feel like I'll be able to have some of the actual egg. Because I don't mind vegan chocolate. Because there was this phase where I was trying to be vegan. And I did used to buy the Nomo chocolate. Or Moo Free. And I like those. Well, I'm going to have a mint one. Because I'll get that disgusting dark chocolate taste out my mouth. These are much nicer. And then I think I'll follow that up with a white chocolate one. Gonna have this one, okay? Just gonna unwrap it. Anyways, I'm unwrapping it. I'm unwrapping. Oh, I see skin.
Skin?
Off camera, he just shouted at me because he didn't want me to have it. But he won't talk because the camera's
A
going.
little bit nutty.
You're a bit nutty. That would look quite nice on the shelf, I think.
Right.
Decorative. Gosh, I look crazy. Oh, are you a bit wonky? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. But it feels like Friday because it's finally the bank holiday weekend. I was going to look at the oven for the time, but I don't know the time. It's just gone 6. Lewis has I look absolutely crazy. I've not even done my skincare today. I've been working and cleaning and working and cleaning. Yeah. Lewis has just left for training. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't get why we have to say training when it comes to men because, yeah. Anyway, martial arts, very nice. And I'm just making a girl dinner, although he will have this when he gets home, and because there's no veg in it other than an onion. He was like, oh, add some veg, and I was like, no, that's not really the point of girl dinner. You're lucky there's meat in it. So I'm going to do him a salad on the side. I'm not having a salad on the side. I don't give a crap. I just want a girl dinner. I was scrolling on TikTok for recipe ideas, and unsurprisingly, the one I was like, yeah, should go for that, was the creamy tomato pasta girl dinner version. So that's what I'm doing. I think Amy is coming over in a bit, so that'll be nice, because I was like, I'm home alone, I have the house to myself, which, if you live with your partner, it's not a rare occurrence. It tends to happen most Thursdays for me, to be fair, and sometimes not obviously, but sometimes Lewis does work away. I say sometimes, it's like once in a blue moon, but so I get the house to myself then. Yeah, but where he's like generally remote and there's meetings, it's rare that I get an evening to myself. We'll just leave it at that. So yeah, I said come over and we can hang out. But I think we're actually going out now, so it's kind of pointless. But anyway, so I'm doing my girl dinner, and how I achieve a perfect girl dinner is literally you just want a form of cream and tomato puree. Puree. That's all you need. My preferred choice for the cream element, I do use a lot of single cream in my weeknight dinners. That is my go-to. However, I'm feeling a bit indulgent, I want to go crazy, I'm gonna go with the mascarpone. I used to be a creme fraiche girl, and then I saw someone say, try mascarpone, it's a lot creamier, a lot lovelier. I'm like, how was screen, aren't I? Sorry. I tried it and I've not looked back. They were right, it was better. So if you're a creme fraiche person, do try mascarpone instead. You won't regret it. So because it's not a weeknight, we're going in with the mascarpone for that extra bit of creaminess. So it's going to be, my sauce is going to be chopped onion. I'm going to fry that off in the pan, and then I'm going to add in my tomato puree, my mascarpone, maybe like 1 to 2 tablespoons. You know, you just stir until you get the orangey red colour that you like, and then mix it together, and then I'll probably add some herbs. Generally any sort of green herb is going to go. Not thyme, not that sort of green herb. Look at me, my onions. But garlic, that's not green I know, but garlic, oregano, basil, that sort of vibe. Something that you feel comfortable putting on top of pizza. They're going to work well. And then, although I have seen this lady add parsley, we do have that, so maybe I'll give that a go. And then if you really want to, you know, knock your socks off for the girl dinner, Parmigiano, you're going to add that and stir that in. And that's where you're really going to go crazy. And given that it is basically Friday night, even though it's not Friday night, we've got 4 days off from work, absolutely delightful, why not go crazy? Although the hard thing is going to be reining it in after said craziness, because this is how wild it gets over here. And not going in to the Easter eggs. That is going to be hard. Because all I have currently, although Lewis has said he's eaten all the chocolates from the inside of the egg already that I didn't like the look of, and he has said I can knock myself out on this egg. I think he wouldn't be impressed if I had all of it, but I will be having some of it as dessert, that is for sure. But yeah, This is my crazy Thursday night. I've been waffling at you for 5 minutes, so I need to shut up now. Okay, so I've just got out of the shower. Don't worry, I'm not going to turn the camera around. This is a photo of my cat, passed away. Very cute. And I'm just doing my little post-shower skincare routine. And I thought I'd show you what I use, because I saw Amy doing it the other day, and she inspired me. So we have foot cream. Not really fast to just get a cheap one. Probably could invest in a bit more expensive, but you know, it works. This, my mum told me to use this, and it's almost run out. This you put between your boobs, essentially, to stop it creasing. So it's good enough for mother, it's good enough for me. This is what I'm using. Oh, there's a hair on it, that's disgusting. This is what I'm using to moisturise with at the minute, an oil. I wouldn't normally use an oil because I normally fake tan, but I'm not fake tanning at the minute, not since I've been back from holiday, because I've still got a bit of a tan, for me anyway. So I'm using this and I really love it. The only thing is I wish it would come in a non-spray bottle, because I tend to get the spray everywhere, but that might just be a me problem. And then this, our sister Jessica got us one each of these. I think it was Christmas. And I'm really enjoying this, and you just spray it in your hair rather than run it through, which I actually prefer, because if you're someone like me that gets a lot of hair fallout, that can just be a lot of faff and mess. So this is quite nice that you can just spray it on, and I'm really enjoying that. My hair's feeling very soft and shiny at the minute. And then we have the Fussy deodorant, which I think me and all my sisters I have too, we all use. And I think this is the, I don't know what shade, but I think it's a sandalwood shade. Cedar and sandalwood, I'm not sure, that might just be a candle I've had before. But yeah, this is the lineup for my body, hair, from the tip of my head to the bottom of my toes, or whatever the saying is. That's the lineup. So I'm going to put that on my body now. Obviously I won't film that.
Hello and happy Easter, everybody. If my calculations are correct, you are watching this video over Easter weekend, or at least it will go live over Easter weekend. This is how I'm starting my Easter. To be honest with you, I washed my hair yesterday and I really liked it, but now it's obviously a bit frizzy. I mean, you have got the curls, but you've also got the frizz. And that's literally just because I slept on my hair, which I don't know how I'm ever supposed to avoid. I feel like I've got a hangover even though I had no alcohol, so I don't know why that is. But I'm gonna get ready for the day, and I think I might even do some eye patches, because I think that will really help to wake me up. The Nip and Fab ones, which I'm definitely gonna put on. But then I also found a few other things that I thought might be good. I found where I put my sheet masks. I couldn't remember where I put them, and now I've got like 4. But this is one that I'd normally put on after dermaplaning, so I feel like I should save this one. It's just like a extremely hydrating one. And then this is 1-1 Skin, which I love, but obviously I've been saving for a special occasion, because 1-1 Skin masks, if you don't know, are very, very, very expensive. Black Diamond lifting and firming treatment mask, which obviously we want. I'd love to use this every day, but you know, it's a special one, so I'm keeping hold of that. And then that brings me to my next one, which is also 1-1 Skin. Sorry, it's not 1-1 Skin, it's 1-1-1 Skin. And this one is the brightening facial rose gold, so I feel like I'm going to save both of them as well. But then I also found this one, and this one is Pixie, which I really love. I've used this one before, but it's the Afterglow? No, After Sun one, which obviously is for when you've been in the sun, so I feel like I shouldn't really use that either. It's got aloe vera, cucumber and chamomile. However, finding those masks has reminded me that I ordered some masks to Boots to pick up on the £10 Tuesday deal. You know, I was telling you about it in the last video. I actually ordered some, I think it was Nip and Fab, like vitamin C ones maybe. I'll show you when I get them, but it reminded me that I ordered them because obviously I'm not using those really on a weekly basis. They're like for special things. I do have the collagen masks, the ones that you're meant to put on overnight. I think I've shown you before. They come in like a pink packet or a blue packet, and they're very Korean skincare vibes. In fact, I think they actually are Korean skincare. I think the brand might be Biodance, something like that. Anyway, you put them on and you leave them on overnight, or like at least for 7 to 8 hours, and they basically just soak into your skin and then you peel it off. Really love them, but obviously I'm not going to be wearing it for 8 hours long now because I'm doing stuff on about. But I did find one of these, and this is the one thing actually I'm going to use that I've just shown you. These are vitamin C and zinc effervescent tablets. They dissolve in water. You've probably seen loads of these before, but these are just like from Home Bargains. They're not a branded one or anything like Barocca or whatever, but it's the same vibe. So I think I'm going to have one of those. Give me a little perk boost, and I'm going to put these on. I'm going to put these on now. I have actually used Pixie, the same brand as this mask. I've used that brand a lot for eye masks, and I really do love them. But these were just on offer, I think potentially £10 Tuesday actually, like another week on Boots. So I thought I'd try these. The only thing is they're so hard to get out the individuals. They do come with these little tweezer things, which is quite handy to be fair, but then I pinch it so tight, I'm worried that I'm going to break the actual eye mask. See, already that feels amazing. That is so refreshing. How long do you leave these on for? It doesn't actually say, it just says 20 pairs of eye patches. So I guess however long I want, but I think the Pixie ones, or at least previous ones I've had before, say to leave them on for 20 minutes. So that is my intention. I'm just going to put on some lip balm as well. I'm going to put on this little mini one. This is, I think I've shown you before, but it's a Laneige lip sleeping mask in the berry flavour scent. I intended to save this to bring on holiday because it's a really, really small little lip pot, whereas the full-size lip sleeping mask is more than double this size. I have it in vanilla, which I've shown you before. But because it is so nice and I tried it, I've been really delving into it, so I keep it in my little cupboard and use it every time I come in here in the mornings. So it's quite nice, but I love it. It tastes gorgeous. It reminds me of some kind of like lip thing I used to put on my lips when I was a little girl. You know, you get those little lip balms in the magazine or something. I mean, goodness knows what was in them, but that is the flavour it reminds me of. I should tell Holly that actually, or she's probably watching this, because we have the vanilla one and Holly's bought several of the vanilla one and it is really good and I love it. But this is so nice and I feel like it adds a slight, I mean I could be imagining it, but I feel like it adds a slight pinky tint to it, to your lips. Although I feel like it's more looks like on the bottom lip than the top lip. I don't know, but I love it anyway, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Although, news has been broken that they now, Laneige, have a matcha coloured and scented one of these in like a twisty lip balm and then like the pots. So I really want to get my hands on that. Only thing is you can't try it out first, and obviously I don't want green lips. I'm guessing they've made it so you won't get green lips and it's just hydrating. When I next run out of something, I'll probably will get it, but to be honest with you, lip products is something I don't generally run out of because I have so many. I have one in the car, I have one in each bedroom, I have one in the front room, I have one in the kitchen, I have one in each of my coats in case I go out with a coat and think, oh no, I haven't bought my lip balm. So I literally have so many, which is great, but when each of them costs you about £20, that's actually about £100. So anyway, I digress. What you may have noticed is my hands. I tried to put some tanning drops in my moisturiser last night, not the ones I showed you. So basically, in the last vlog I showed you my Bondi Sands tanning drops, which I love. I just couldn't find them there. Look how much stuff is in there. I need to organise it, but I couldn't find it. It is in here somewhere, but I grabbed this one because I knew it was in here for ease, which I really love. It's the Bare by Vogue, what do you call it? Tanning serum in dark, which has got hyaluronic acid and vitamin E in it. I really love this, it's gorgeous. It does smell a little bit funny, I'm not gonna lie. Like it smells like tanning stuff, do you know what I mean? Whereas the other drops, you can't smell anything. But anyway, I do really, really love it still. And I put it all over my face and I thought I washed my hands, but obviously I didn't. So now the only thing that looks tanned is my hands, more that one, and not even my face. So that is just great. I go downstairs and start my morning, and hopefully by the time I've made a drink, these will have worked wonders on my face. First thing first is my Simproof. Gonna take a shot of this. I'm not gonna have a morning smoothie because I'm going to be having a roast dinner at about 2 o'clock with Mum. I'm gonna have one of these on their own, but normally I'd put it in my smoothies. I'm just gonna have this on its own. So I want a big glass of water because I'm so thirsty. This is my Brita glass water jug. I don't know if I've shown you guys this, but I love it so much. I think I've gone through 4 filters in this now. To be fair, they do only last about a month, the filters, but they have a light on, and when you're pouring it, this is green. And then when it goes amber, it means in a short while, like a couple of days or whatever, you're going to need to replace the filter. And if it's red, it means, well, you need to replace it now, basically. But I just love it. I love this glass because obviously I'm trying to get rid of plastics in my daily life as much as I can. That's what I spoke about when I went to HomeSense, and I said I want to replace all of the plastic Tupperware with glass. I haven't done that yet, but it's on the list. I don't think this actually looks like glass. I think it looks like plastic, but it is definitely glass. I can assure you. But yeah, I love that. I use that every day. I think it was Amazon, about £60, but I think it's an investment because you use it all the time. I'm also going to make a cup of tea, and I'm going to go for this mug. I love this mug so much. My friend got it for me for my birthday. It's one of my presents last year. I think it's from Home Sense, because I recognise the Alex and Zoe range when I went in there before. But I love it. It's so cute and very me. I use this most days, so I'm gonna have a cup of tea in this. My favourite tea bags are the Yorkshire Gold. I'm obsessed. Oh my god, look, I broke a tea bag and need to clean this up. My nails are so sharp. I literally broke a tea bag, which is gutting, number one, because I have to kind of mess it up. I have to tidy it up, but number two, because these are the best tea bags ever and I don't want to waste any of them. They're so nice. I actually think I got them in Aldi when they were on offer, so I'm gonna keep another look out. Not break any more tea bags, and get some more, because they're honestly the best ones. If you've not tried them, I highly recommend. Although if you don't like a strong cup of tea, if you're more of an Earl Grey instead of an English breakfast, you might not like them, but they are my favourite. And then I'm going to put some sweeteners in. I always use 2 sweeteners. These are from Aldi, and they are, yeah, stevia, which I think is meant to be better for you than like sucralose sweeteners, with like Canderel and stuff. The tulips died a death, sadly. I did put some water in there, but they died. So now I've got these from M&S, which I think are gorgeous. And Holly was right, these have been here for over a week and they still look like this, which is pretty amazing. I think they're about £4 from M&S, which I don't actually think is that bad, particularly for roses. And I don't even think I put any more water in it, but I love them. How nice. Pretty sure we would have anything for breakfast, you know, because it's quite a few hours until I'm going to eat and I'm hungry now. So I'm going to have a slice of this. This is like really nice sourdough. Cheddar and chive from the Co-op. I honestly love this bread. I've got like 2 bits left, so I could have one of this. Or in the cupboard, how bad is this? You'll know if you watch previous vlogs, but I've still not tried this new cereal that I bought, the high protein frosted one, but I don't know if it's a good time to try it now really, because I don't know, I kind of don't want to try it right now, to be honest. I don't really know why, I just don't. I do also have the M&S high protein chocolate crunch. The only thing I kind of fancy would be like a yogurt bowl maybe. I've got this nice Greek yogurt from Aldi, which I love, and I could have that with some frozen, I've got frozen raspberries and blueberries in the freezer, and like some nice almond butter. I could put that in together maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. Honestly, absolutely nobody in this whole world can tell me there is anything better than the first cup of tea. So I went for Greek yogurt. I've got 80 grams of Greek yogurt. I don't know how many blueberries and raspberries because I melted in the microwave and now they're all mixed in. And then I put in 10 grams of chocolate protein powder. I usually do 30 grams as a serving, but I wasn't sure how it would taste. So if this tastes okay, the next time I make it, I'll probably put in 15 grams protein powder. Just keep upping it until I think, oh no, it doesn't taste nice anymore, and then I'll just leave it. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to really give me much added protein in this, but there is protein in the Greek yogurt as well, so, and there's lots of fibre in the berries, so I'm happy with that. Guys, I'm just going to ignore this huge bar of chocolate because this is for another night. I've only had like 2 tiny rows of it anyway, but anyway. I'm going to eat my yogurt, going to drink my tea, and I'm going to read some more of my book. I'm so close to finishing this now. I can't remember what I last told you about this book and where I was, but I have hardly read any of it since I got back from my holiday with Mum in Porto. I'm adamant to finish this morning. And then I've got another one here, which I want to read. Good. Can't say good morning. It's the afternoon now. Me and Lewis got up quite a bit later today. We went to the gym at 9 instead of 6:30, but at least we went. And we came back, had some breakfast, and we've both got ready to go out, but we're going out separately. But I just want to show you my OOTD. So I've got my Prada bag. There's literally nothing in here. There will be, but there's nothing. The earrings that I got from Amazon that I told you about. Old Zara jeans, which have got really baggy, so I've kind of like pulled them down to make them low-waisted. These flip-flops are old from ASOS. They kind of look like the Row, but they do like make an almost farting sound. They're not doing it now. Oh, you kind of heard it then. Kind of feel like a brat style wearing them because they're a little bit platformy. And yeah, this is, oh, and then my mango sunglasses. And then I've got this new top on from H&M. This is just like a knitted thing. I could wear it like that, but I've tucked it in to my bra just because, hold on, this is hard to do and film. Just to show a bit of my torso. Just because it's quite long with like the baggy on top and the baggy on the bottom. It will probably fall out anyway. I'm like just going to see my dad. I'm not going anywhere. So obviously I've got completely fresh face. I've not even brushed my eyebrows. I'm going to grab some lip balm though to take with me.
And yeah, I'm going to go see my dad for a bit whilst Lewis goes and sees his friend for a coffee. And then we're going to rendezvous back at the house and hopefully get to Blue Water this evening because we need to look at some tuxes for Lewis. And we also need to pop to a few other shops. So hopefully we'll have enough time. I think we'll be fine. We're planning to go. So yeah, I think we're only like both popping out for like a couple hours. So yeah, but I thought I'd go see my dad, seeing as I had some time spare on this lovely Good Friday. So let's get going now. Isn't this lighting fabulous? We're just in the car park. It's a bit later in the day if it's not obvious, and me, sensors, and Lewis have just got to Blue Water. We've got a couple hours, I think, before it closes, just to have a bit of a mooch, because we're looking for a tux for Lewis, because we have a wedding at the end of next month. And Lewis is quite a key role. He's the number 2 guy, he's the best man. So we need to go and just get a vibe for what we like, what I like. So yeah, let's go.
Okay, some time has passed, so I've now got dressed for the day. I just got this top on, which is from Tala. I love the way this fits, it's really, really soft as well. And then I've got some green joggers on. I've got a matching hoodie to put on over it as well. I've done all my skincare, but I didn't show you guys because I'm pretty sure I showed you all of my skincare very recently. I do slightly mix it up every day depending on how I feel. Today I put on my La Mer moisturiser, which I love, but I only use it on special occasions for obvious reasons. I've also put this perfume on. I don't really wear this very often, but there's not a lot left and I kind of want to use it up. I mean, it's lovely. It's really lovely. It's just very, very sweet, so I probably wouldn't purchase it again. And then I'll have only 2 perfumes here once this one's gone. So that means I feel like I can get another one, you know? And I'm just about to put some lipstick and stuff on. Not lipstick, but you know, my lip stuff. So I thought I'd show you because I actually love it. This is, oh gosh, what is this? Oh my gosh, I don't actually know. Lasting Finish Rimmel. And the colour is 110 Spice. I personally think this is a bit more pinky than the MAC Spice one, but I do like it. And then I'm going to use this Clinique lip gloss, but I mean, I say it's a lip gloss. It's in the shade Tender Heart, and I used to have the lipstick for this, which was a gorgeous, gorgeous colour of Clinique, and they discontinued it. So I got the lip gloss hoping it would be the same, but it's sadly not. But I do still like it and use it, but it's not the same at all. The lipstick was much more brown. I just find that for a lips gloss, this actually lasts really well. So that is my lips. And then I put some hair oil in my hair just to kind of like smooth it out a little bit if I can. And then I think I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of concealer on. And then that's going to be it for today. I'm not even going to do mascara because I've put on that lash tip and I can't bother to do anymore. I have a bit of a headache for some reason, and I've made a water and then realised I haven't got any painkillers left. So I'm going to have to check one of my other 5 handbags, and if not, go and get some. This is the concealer I'm going to be putting on. It's actually a CC eye cream from the brand Aborian in the shade Claire. It's a Radiance Eye Contour Cream and it's got SPF 20 in it. I'm just gonna wash my hands before I use it, but the reason I love it is because it's got the SPF in it. It comes out pure white and then kind of just pigment. I don't even understand the technology behind it, but the pigment comes out afterwards. I tend to basically put this on as a concealer now, And then if I want to do any more coverage, because I'm doing a full face of makeup, then I'll put the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer over it a little bit. But the coverage of this is actually really good. I can't actually go over my hands, that's terrible, but there we go. So just put a little blob like that. Like literally like half a pea size amount, because you can always have more, but I personally find it goes quite a long way. This is my second one, but it's because I have one in my makeup bag and then one in my handbag, in case I suddenly am out and think, I look terrible, I need to put some concealer on. I like to just have it in there. I think this is about £27, but I got it on a discount in Black Friday just gone last year. So I'd have a spare one. But you literally just stab it in. I just love it because you can see all my normal freckles across my face, but it just hides the dark circle. I just love a bright under eye. Like even when I put on a full face of makeup, I like a bright under eye. But maybe that's because I've got dark circles. If you don't have dark circles, you might not be that bothered about this. But how great that it's got SPF 20 in it as well. Like obviously I put on my normal SPF 50 over my whole face, but I just think it really adds something. Okay. I'm sorry, that is dramatic. That's beautiful, I love that, amazing. Obviously you can't really see comparison because I've got that blob there, but hopefully you get the drift. I'm going to do this eye now. Okay, so that is everything I'm going to do to my face today. I would like to put some mascara on, but I can't bother. I want to be comfortable, and so that is literally the full extent of what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a jumper on, and that is literally everything I'm going to wear today.
Hello everybody. It is the next day. I know the last picture you would have seen for me would have been me going to Bluewater. I was going to show you what I got when I came home last night, but then we got home and literally just got into home in time for Gogglebox. So we sat down and I ate some chocolate, ate a limp bunny, and watched that. I've just got back from the gym actually. I didn't want to get too sweaty because I washed my hair yesterday, and honestly, like my scalp is wet, it's gross, and I'm not gonna wash it. But anyway, I feel like I thought I'd do a little haul of what I got yesterday, but I feel like the bag is a bit deceiving, I won't lie to you. We did go and look at Tuxes. We went to Next and went to John Lewis. The choice wasn't amazing. There's a bigger Next near us, so we're going to go there. And there's one that I've seen online that I want to show Lewis, and I think that might be worth ordering. And I feel like it might just be like an online job if we're going to go to those shops, order a bunch, try on some things, and then go from there. And then we might have to branch out to somewhere a bit more pricey if we can't find what he likes. Because the thing is, I know you can rent tuxes, but he has to wear tuxes for work on occasions, and in his life it's kind of worth buying one, especially because the price of renting, like I think a couple of his friends are renting, but they don't really have to wear tuxes often, and not that Lewis is wearing them every week, but he does have occasions where he has to wear them, but they don't, and it's still costing them like nearly £200 just to rent, and it's like if you spend a couple hundred more, you own one. So yeah, but I digress, back to Primark. I picked up these placemats because it was 2 for £5, and these are gorgeous. I love this stuff. Look, they're always around. My mum has always had placemats like these. So I'm standing up because I was sat on my leg. And they were only, like I said, only £5. There's only 2 left. So I was like, I'm going to get these, and then I don't want to have regret. I so nearly got that bag I showed you, the kind of like woven one that looked kind of browny burgundy. I've seen it on so many TikToks. I've even put it in the group chat and been like, if anyone sees this bag and Primark, get it for me. But seeing it in person, it really was more burgundy red than burgundy brown. And if that's the colour you're after, then great. It's a really good dupe of the Dragon Diffusion bags, which are around, I think, like £350. £350. Which is why I was really leaning towards it. And they did have a couple nice woven bags, but I think they just weren't hitting the spot for me. If that's, you know, they're only £15, the one I saw that I liked, and if that's your budget, then they've got a good one in there. But I can afford to spend a little more. I don't want to spend loads more, but probably more, only like 30, and get something that's a bit nicer. There's stuff on Amazon, there's stuff on Vinted even for more than £30 price point, which I think is a bit nice. If you just search, you know, farmer's market bag or beach bag or basket bag, there's a lot more ones. There's a lot more options that look a bit more authentic and a bit more high quality. So I think I'm going to go down that route. Zara, I actually went in intending to like spend money. There are some things in my basket I wanted to look out for. I found a couple of them. I went and I forgot how unhelpful the staff are in Zara. I said, oh, could you help me find these? I can't find them. No, I'd go and check the changing rooms. okay. So I went and looked around for it. Me and Lewis just found them. And then I went and tried them on in change rooms, and they were both too big. I got the smallest sizes, extra small, but they were just too big. I think because I'm quite short and Zara trousers are always quite long, I have to pull them up to sit on my waist. And maybe they're not meant to sit on your waist because they were quite big everywhere. And then on the leg, they just didn't look good. So I didn't get them. I saved some money there. I do feel like the more I walk around Zara, everything, I like see some people doing TikTok hauls and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks really good. And then I go see it in store and I'm like, it just looks cheap and crap. I do feel like I love the accessories. There's so many bags and like sandals that I really like. Yeah, there wasn't lots. And I do feel like I keep seeing people being like, am I getting older, or is Next and M&S really nice? And I'm like, because when we went to Next, I was like, oh, that's lovely, that's lovely. And I was like, it's a similar price point to Zara. So yeah, maybe a bit more, but the quality is much better. So all I ended up picking up was this men's perfume, but obviously I use it myself. Sand Desert at Sunset, which I like because, well, I like the scent. I've had it before for an everyday scent. And then no one else really smells like you because it's men's. We popped to, back to Primark. I also got some trainer socks. These are open, I need them for the gym because I've got black trainers and I just feel a bit weird wearing white socks with them. And then I got this pyjama top, which is super soft. I could have got some more pyjamas, to be honest. I could do with some. I think I'll probably go again on my own before I go away to Italy, because I need some like family friendly pyjamas because we're away with Lewis's family. And when I was in Mexico, I noticed I didn't really have any pyjama tops. I had a couple bottoms. So yeah, I got this. This was only £4.50, and yeah, very soft. So I got that. And then we popped into Superdrug just because we needed some toiletries. I got some foot masks. I do one of those a week. Heat protector. Just got the Tresemme one. I think I'm going to be set for like the whole year on that. Foot moisturiser. I showed you this yesterday in my post-shower lineup, and I'm running low. Nail files because mine get a bit scraggly, and then Lewis just got deodorant. So that was it. Oh, and we also got some whiskey glasses in John Lewis. John Lewis has got a big homeware salon at the minute, and Lewis got given some whiskey recently and he wanted some whiskey glasses, so we got some. The LSA brand, they're lovely. But yeah, I'm going to go make me and Lewis breakfast now, having sausages, and I will speak to you later.